Welcome to writing a hypothesis test for standard deviation. Salaries of women business analysts have a standard deviation less than 3,000. As we've talked about before, first of all, we're going to write our claim in words. We're testing the claim about a standard deviation, so we're going to say the standard deviation is, and you use our inequality in words, so less than $3,000. At this point in our setup, we're going to not use the scenario part of this. We're testing a claim about a standard deviation, so the population symbol is going to be sigma. So we're going to write sigma both for the null and the alternative hypothesis. Next, the key word in this phrase is less than. So the less than symbol does not contain equality, so our claim is going to be written with our null our alternative hypothesis. So our h sub a should say sigma is less than, and our parameter is going to be $3,000. That means our null hypothesis, if that is not true, if sigma is not less than $3,000, that means our h sub 0 should be sigma is greater than or equal to our parameter of $3,000. Next, this means that using our null hypothesis, we're going to have the underlying assumption needed for calculations. So we're going to assume the claimed standard deviation is going to be sigma sub 0 equals 3,000. We're going to use that in our calculations. And our alternative hypothesis will tell us that since it's a less than symbol, it's going to be a left tail test. Yeah, let me erase that. It's going to be a left tail test. So the next question is similar. Part B, it says salaries of women business analysts have a standard deviation greater than 3,000. Writing our claim in words, we're going to notice that we're testing a claim about a standard deviation is, and then our symbol is going to be representing greater than $3,000. Our population symbol is still sigma for both the HO and HA, and our symbol is greater than. Since greater than does not contain equality, it's going to go with our alternative hypothesis. So our claim is with our alternative hypothesis. So it should say HA, sigma is greater than, and our parameter is 3,000. That means our null hypothesis is its complement. Sigma is going to be then less than or equal to 3,000. Remember here, again, we're going to use the null hypothesis to make our underlying assumption. So we're going to assume the claimed standard deviation sigma sub 0 equals 3,000. We're going to need that in our calculations later on. And our alternative hypothesis, since it's a greater than symbol, we're going to notice that this is going to be a right tail test. So make sure you write your claim in words, you write out your null and your alternative according to the correct symbols.